Hey everybody, this is John. Welcome to the free video. I am back from a financial conference in London, so a little bit of jet lag, but I love London, but it's always good to be back in the States as well. I've got things like my own bed and trading computer. Let's take a look at GLD. A lot of crazy moves over the last 5 to 10 days. Basically, this is it's related to a lot of. I'll dive into it more into the premium video, but you got like decoupling of assets and stuff like that too. But one of the main ones I'm keeping an eye on here is gold. Long term, I love gold. So we did get fairly extended up from here. This was the +2 ITT band. It's very rare to get above that. So even if we can kind of come down to that, I'm looking at this breakout zone down here. If we get some more panic selling into that, I'm certainly a buyer. I will most likely start nibbling on gold though next week. Just buying some longer term kind of leaps on that. And of course, if you like GLD, you like SLV as well. And SLV, I love these kind of moves because this just means that there's a lot of pain and I'm not cheering anybody's pain and suffering. I'm just saying that this gets exaggerated. So, from here to here, and of course, as humans tend to do, they'll pile on here and then hold on, and then on a day like today, panic and get out. So that means that we get a chance to play if we missed it. I didn't catch that move, but I'm certainly willing to buy it back down here. So just keep in mind that a lot of this stuff has to do with just asset allocation and decoupling of what's going on. FXY, yen, this is another one I'd like to kind of pick up and buy long term. And then from here, we're getting a lot of this happening too in the momentum stocks as well. Now you think it because the stock market had a crazy couple of days to the upside, yet a lot of the momentum stocks are getting killed. And again, it's all part of that decoupling. So where do we want to look at? Well, of course, next week we have a couple of things going on. The main thing is we got FOMC. Now, FOMC meeting on Wednesday, there's an 80% chance that there is a quarter-point rate cut going to happen. So guess what? If that happens, it's already baked into the market. So don't expect the market to rally because there's a rate cut. There's about a 5% chance of a half-point rate cut. Now, if that would happen, I think that actually the markets would rally. So that's kind of the unknown. But again, this almost is never wrong. So that's kind of what's going on there, and so I expect it to be a pretty crazy week. So next week we've got, let's see, and I'll be finishing up my last of my live trading sessions on the 19th and 20th, and that'll be with quadruple witching. So that'll be a lot of fun. That's for the current small lot class, and then from there we will see how basically seasonally. The end of September is typically the markets go into selling mode, and so we'll start seeing if there are signs of that and start getting positions established for that move. All right, you guys have a great weekend. Here's a quick note on something we'll be doing in Las Vegas. All right, so one thing here we're just announcing is that we're going to be at the Traders Expo in Las Vegas, and what we decided to do is, I don't know if it's the day before or the day after the expo. I can check the dates here. We're going to do a one-day live trading workshop at what used to be the Mandarin Oriental, but is now the Waldorf Astoria. I'm very sad. I love the Mandarin Oriental, but it's I'm sure the Waldorf isn't going to screw it up too bad. So we're going to do this. This will be a $997 one-day live trading event. If you're looking at this, you can do early bird pricing at $697. In the room, we don't do these big events. We like to keep it in a contained room and more just kind of hanging out, and so we just kind of use that as a, helps to, the rooms aren't cheap, so at least it pays for the room and food and stuff like that too. But it's just a way that if you are going to go to the Vegas Expo, or you would like to do some kind of a live event with us, this is just a one day. We'll do live trading, some instruction and stuff like that too, and it's generally just kind of a fun event. Usually afterwards, we'll go play craps or something like that. Let me double check the date here. Okay, yeah, there it is. Maybe it was right in front of me. So Wednesday, November 6th. All right. So that should be a lot of fun. Again, limited spot. So if you want to do it, I would encourage you to grab it. simplertrading.com/Vegas. All right. You guys have a great weekend, and we'll see you at the next update.